1, 2, 3, let's go!
Hey guys, this is future Heather here. I'm in the middle of editing this, but I do want to mention that I keep looking over to the side because I have like a gigantic mirror, and I realized that I didn't even do my eyebrows in this Get Ready With Me. So if this doesn't set the tone for the chaoticness that's going to occur on this channel, I don't know what will. So enjoy. Hi everyone, welcome to my channel. I don't really know how I'm gonna intro videos, to be honest, but welcome to my channel. This is my first ever video, so I'm gonna try and make it kind of an introductory type shindig, but today I'm gonna be doing a Get Ready With Me and essentially introducing myself to you all and what kind of videos I plan on making and then what's going on in my life currently. So let's get with it. Also, before I start this, I would like to say that I am not a makeup artist. I really don't know what I'm doing. I don't even normally wear makeup. I don't. I primarily just have makeup because if there are times where I want to go out or want to look nice, I'll wear it. But if I'm being honest, on a day-to-day basis, I do not wear makeup. But anyways, my name is Heather. I am 23 years old. I graduated my undergrad with a degree in psychology and human services. I currently have a job as a social worker, essentially. I am a case manager, so the community I work with suffers from a lot of mental health illnesses, and I essentially help them with whatever they may need. I'm currently in my master's program, so I'm getting my master's degree in clinical mental health counseling to potentially one day become a therapist. I have been very fortunate to have had a lot of really positive experiences with therapists, and although I know that that's not the same story for everyone, I would love to be that positive story for someone. I guess some fun facts about me is that I swam all through college. I swam competitively for around 14 years. I stopped once I finished my undergrad, primarily because, don't get me wrong, I loved my team. I loved spending time with my team, but to be fair, it turned a lot into a chore of something that I didn't necessarily want to do, but felt like I had to do. So I quickly aged out of that. I also have 2 dogs. One, her name is Hazley. She's about to turn 4 years old in May. And then I have Goose. He is 5 months old. He's a little golden retriever puppy, so he's a lot of energy at all times. So if you hear anything in the background, it's probably him. They're in their kennels having some nap time because God knows all day today it's been chaotic. Hazley's been dealing with like a virus of some sort, so she has been all through the loop of literally just eating rice and like some of her food, and then Goose, who is a knucklehead, trying to play with her as she like doesn't feel well. So it's been a mess, to say the least. Some of the videos I'm gonna make are going to include things like this, or I really like even just like watching on my own time, like day in my life or like a week in my life. And to be fair, as much as I love those videos and as much as I would love to make those videos, I just feel like not a whole lot of people would want to watch them because so much of my job is kept in confidence. So I really cannot discuss anything that would pinpoint a specific client, or would pinpoint, and for my own safety, would pinpoint like who even my employer is. So I, to be honest, don't really know how much people would really enjoy watching that, since I can't really share much of my life when it comes to my job, which, if I'm gonna be honest, whenever I was in my undergrad, I had a lot of questions about like what certain things I could do with my degree, right? Because I mean, you get your degree in psychology, and some people, you know, would love to become therapists. Some people want to go the psychiatry route, which is something I dibble-dabbled in for a while. I debated. So to backtrack, I used to be a biology major in college and dropped my major my junior year. I was a pre-veterinary route, so I really wanted to go to vet school, and to be honest, I got pretty burnt out of that fairly quickly. I was a vet tech when I wasn't swimming, and when I wasn't, I did swim lessons in undergrad as well. Whenever I wasn't doing those things, I was a vet tech, and as much as it was just really rude clients, I also didn't have the best employer that was very encouraging, so I began to be pretty burnt out from that. Long story short, I debated going back and finishing my biology degree and then taking the MCAT to see if I would even be a good candidate to potentially go to med school. But if I'm going to be real, my master's program that I'm currently in is enough, and that is only 2 years, or I guess 2.5 years, and I don't know if I could do it financially, emotionally, physically. Like, I just don't know if that's a very realistic option for me. It definitely is something that's piqued my interest in the past, especially with the job I have now and talking with psychiatrists as often as I do. I don't know. I'm not quite sure that that's something I would even, because I mean, it takes a lot of dedication to become a doctor, and I just don't think if I could get burnt out from vet med, I don't know if human medicine is something I should really consider. Regardless, the types of videos I would like to make would be essentially almost like advice to those who are, you know, majoring in psych and don't really know what they want to do with their degree. And it is really sad because the job that I do have, like, I cannot share a whole lot of information on. So I'll try to do my best with it, and like I said, I would love to do videos like a day in my life or like a week in my life, but if I'm being honest, there are a lot of things that like I just cannot share. Some of the videos that I enjoy quite a lot are like outfit of the days, or like travel vlogs, or like a weekend in my life. So like things like that I feel like I could do that really doesn't affect my job or doesn't affect like things that are a little bit more serious. So I am not quite sure, but my girlfriend and I are going on a Disney trip here soon in May for her birthday, and I am super excited. If you don't know, huge Disney adult. I was born and raised in Orlando. I moved out of state to go to college and then to do my graduate degree, so I'm currently not in Orlando anymore. I do miss it quite a bit, especially because I now have to deal with snow where I live, so of course I miss it. For whatever reason, I have loved visiting the parks like as an adult and going and kind of doing what I want to do and with the people that I love, so like my friends or my girlfriend. Really exciting times. That leads me into my next topic I wanted to talk about. So every Disney trip I've taken thus far, other than my most recent one in October, I've planned, prepped, and done everything for myself. And as much as I love Disney, it is definitely one of those things where if you don't know what you're doing, you need to get a travel agent or a planner of some sort, because it is very overwhelming. And it had gotten to the point where what I wanted to do at the parks or at the resort or wherever was just getting really hard to obtain on my own. Like, I didn't want to have to wake up at 6 in the morning to book dining reservations anymore. I would prefer to, you know, sleep like a normal human being and have these things booked. So I work with a travel agent now. She's the best. Her name's Ashley. I can tag her info down below because I'm sure if anybody is interested, you all can reach out to her. Her Instagram, or I think she has like a link in her bio or something. But essentially, I will tell Ashley like a budget, where I would like to stay, and like ideal times to book for that resort, right? So originally I had booked this trip for us to stay at Caribbean Beach Resort, which is one of my favorite moderate resorts. And then this past October, I stayed at my first ever deluxe resort, which was Saratoga Springs. And leading up to this resort stay, I heard very like mixed reviews on this resort, and if I'm gonna be honest, I loved it. I loved that resort. I think primarily because I'm the kind of person that I definitely can be like, my vacation can definitely be like a go 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 type experience, but I can also be super laid back and like want to take a long walk on a dock, or just want to like go get a drink and then go for a walk around a resort. Like, things like that I would do. So Saratoga Springs was so nice because we got to walk to Disney Springs, get a drink, go shopping, then walk back. It was just really nice, and it was quiet. Like, yeah, it was a big resort, and I think the only con I can really think of was that because it was such a big resort, and us never having been there before, it was a little confusing. But to say the least, it was a really nice stay, and I was a little spoiled. So shortly after the trip, because we were very spoiled by deluxe resorts, I found a last minute like annual pass holder discount for resort stays, and found a pretty good deal for a tower studio at the Riviera. And the Riviera is a resort I have always wanted to stay at, and God knows I probably won't be able to stay there again. It is gorgeous. I changed my reservation from being Caribbean Beach to the Riviera, and then decided to add on the Disney dining plan because I've never done that before, and my girlfriend and I are huge foodies, so we're gonna try it out, see if we like it, and I'm excited to bring you all along with us. So along with having a travel agent and going to the Riviera, she was able to find a last minute deal that my girlfriend and I qualified for I think it wasn't even very much, like in total, I think it was only $150 more, like in total, not per night, for us to upgrade so that we could qualify for essentially a cheaper deal that we would have been getting if we had gotten a nicer room. So instead of staying at a tower studio, we're staying in a deluxe room, a preferred deluxe studio room. It's a mouthful, but I'm super excited because this trip is dedicated to my girlfriend. It's her birthday. She's turning 25. I'm super excited for her. I know her and I visited the Riviera on our last trip. We snagged a last minute Topolino's Terrace breakfast, and we loved it. Walked around the resort, had a great time. I'm pumped. But with that being said, there are a lot of things I still haven't booked yet, and that are surprises for her birthday. So I'm excited to take you all along with that. I think that's all I wanted to discuss in this video. To be 100% honest, this is my first video. I'm still learning the editing process. I'm still learning like what things I really want to make. I do know I would love for this channel to document all of our travels that we're doing, to just kind of be a video diary for my girlfriend and I, as you know, this is something that I've really loved, is content creating, and I'm excited to be able to do it. So I hope you all enjoyed this kind of short video of me getting ready, because I don't really do makeup and it is pretty simple. But if you all can come up with any suggestions for videos, definitely let me know. So go ahead and give this video a thumbs up. Go ahead and subscribe down below, and I hope to see you all again watching the next video. Bye!